Welcome back to Galley House, where we may finally get to visit the mysterious chapel and find what secrets it holds, and maybe answer some of the mysteries of the house. Back at our machine, last time, Eddie died. He died because he remembered Victoria, and we know how this works now. But that allowed Tony to get his gun back, but most importantly, he will also be able to get the key to the pantry back and hopefully release Oswald, which then gives us access to the chapel. So hopefully as soon as he does that, he runs down to the kitchen and gets Oswald out. So both of them, timeline 20, in the kitchen. Okay, so he remembered that's what's happening, even if he doesn't remember that Eddie locked him in the kitchen.
Oswald! I found the key! What are you doing? Get off me! I'm trying to rescue you!
Drop the gun!
Fine! Look! I won't touch it! I said I'd come and get you out. Remember?
One can't be too careful.
Who locks you up in there in the first place?
I didn't see. I came down here after breakfast, and the next thing I knew, the door had locked behind me.
It must be the house. I think it's getting worse. I was drinking, and all of a sudden a dead body appeared in front of me.
You were drinking? The house is filled with ghosts, and you thought it was a good idea to have a drink?
I was nervous, all right? Just tell me you know how to stop this.
I can't promise anything.
Who's playing the piano now?
I'll go and meet the others. Come and find us when you're done with the chapel.
Don't trust them. Martha was in here just before you came in. It was clear the ghosts have already got a hold of her. I'd keep your distance if I were you.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
Go and see for yourself.
And she's dead. Because it's her turn now. She might be the one using the piano, and that reminded her of her previously being there with other people that died. So we will need to track that down. Okay, but from here, Tony goes to find the others, and Oswald goes to the chapel by himself. I am just so curious about the chapel. So let's see if we can make this happen now. Does he get in there? What does he find? Yes, finally. Looks normal.
Impossible.
There's a picture on the side table. But this is Tony dying, right? Because Oswald is only number 3, so even though he looked at the picture and said impossible, is not who died. So wherever Tony has gone, whoever he's spoken to, he remembered someone he shouldn't have, right? Does Oswald stay at the chapel in the next time slot? Does he say anything more? Or does he run out to talk to the others? Yeah, he leaves. I thought that might be the case. Yes, obviously very curious what's impossible. What did he see, right? We can't really see who's on the picture, but he looks at it and that brings something to his mind. Okay, well, what we know from the conversation between Tony and Oswald in the kitchen is that Martha was there in the previous time slot. So at 19, we can do Oswald and Martha in the kitchen.
Oswald, are you in there?
I'm still here. I don't suppose you're here to let me out, are you?
No. I'm sorry about all this, though. I need your help with something.
What makes you think I'd help you?
I know we have our differences. I'm sorry that it's come to this. I just don't know what else to do. If you know what's going on, then I need you to do something. Please.
Because this would be after she was in her room and talked to Victoria, and then she was going to look at her pictures from the wedding that she didn't remember, right? She remembered she had a wedding dress and a celebration, but obviously she didn't remember getting married. So this might be where she's like, why do I have wedding pictures that I don't remember the man from?
What's the matter?
I was looking through our old photographs, and there's someone there. In all of them. A man I don't recognize. I swear, I've looked in all of these before and he was never there. He's just appeared. I don't understand.
Well, that's unexpected.
I don't know what to do. I was with Eddie in my room just a moment ago, but I can't tell him about this. How could I? I can't explain that there's a ghost in all of our memories.
Why do you think I can help you?
I'm sorry I doubted you. You're the only one that knows this house. I can't do this on my own. It's all out of control. I don't understand how something like this is possible.
If they can alter physical objects, then it means they're getting stronger. I'd be afraid if I were you.
Please help me. I don't know what to do. I don't want this. I never asked for these people to come into my life. I just want to go back to how it was before. Just me and Eddie. I'll leave this house forever, if that's what it takes.
Listen to me, Martha. Take the photographs, go upstairs and burn them. Should you find anything else connected to the ghosts, burn that too. It's the only way to stop this from slipping out of control.
Yes, I can do that. Thank you.
Make haste. I don't know how much time we have.
That's Eddie dying, right? And yes, that explains the ash on her clothes, because she was burning the pictures. Okay, so she says she was just with Eddie in her room, which means if we go one back to 18, we should be able to log them in, and that will be everyone accounted for. So let's do that. 18, Martha's room, with Martha and Eddie.
Mum, can we talk?
Not right now, darling. I'm a little busy.
I went and talked to Vic. You know that ring I got a while ago? Well, I thought I asked Vic...
Oh, my goodness.
Mum, this is important.
Eddie, this isn't the time. I'm trying to focus on
I
something.
proposed, Mum. I asked her to marry me and she said no. She said there was someone else. I've lost the only person that matters to me in the whole world.
I've known the two of you for a long time, darling. I'm sure you'll figure things out. I could just do with some time to look at these.
I need your help, Mum. Can you listen to me for a moment?
Not right now, Eddie. Why can't you be a bit more independent sometimes? First you come running in here to tell me about that dead girl yesterday, and now with your love life. Can't you see I have as much to deal with as you do? I'm trying to sort things out here, and it would be a lot of help if you tried to sort out your own problems, rather than running to me whenever something goes wrong.
I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Eddie, darling, I didn't mean to snap. I'm just busy with this. What is the matter with you?
That was Victoria dying, right? So they both instantly forget what they were talking about.
I don't know. It's fine. I'll see you later.
They have done this now a couple of times, where yes, people are having a conversation about someone while they die, and then just the whole topic shifts because they no longer remember what's going on. Okay, but she also did mention that he came last night talking about the dead girl. That will be after he found Eve, his actual fiancée, right? So we can go back to that. And we know she died at 9. And therefore, it would have been at 10 that we have those two again in Martha's room, but at a different time.
Eddie, are you all right?
There's Someone put a dead body in my room.
You can't be serious. The one from earlier?
No, this one was a girl. She looked about my age.
Oh my goodness, darling. That's horrible. Did you recognize her?
No, I have no idea who they were. I don't understand how they got there.
I can't believe it. Although, I certainly have my suspicions.
I found someone in the kitchen as well. They looked like they could have been a member of staff. Did you know them?
Who? I didn't think we had any staff working here today.
It must be the same thing then. After we'd moved it, I poured some hot cocoa and went back to my room. I was in there for a while. I don't know how I didn't spot it sooner.
You were distracted, darling. It's all right.
That's not the worst of it. I got into bed, and I didn't even notice that it was in there with me.
Oh, darling, that's horrible.
I'm going to go and call the police. I thought I'd come and let you know first.
Wait, darling, we don't want all our guests being taken in for questioning now, do we? Especially not if we can take care of this ourselves.
Mum, there are 3 dead bodies in the house.
Because someone's trying to scare us, Eddie. That's all it is. And besides, no one's been hurt. None of these people had anything to do with us. If we're discreet about this, then it gives us the best chance at sorting this out ourselves.
And how do you suggest we do that? We have no idea who's doing this, or how it's happening.
Darling, I think I know who's behind all this. Have you seen much of your Uncle Oswald this evening?
I noticed he wasn't there during dinner. He's not really my uncle, is he?
No, of course not. You know, he came in here earlier threatening me. He seems to think that he deserves this house to himself, just because he used to live here.
I'll go and find him. I don't care if it's chucking it down outside. He's not staying here.
Darling, he's a dangerous man. If you confront him, I'm worried he might do something.
Well, I have to do something, Mum.
Listen, I've heard that Tony keeps a gun in his bedside drawer. I'll go and get him out of his room, and then you can go in and take it. How does that sound?
Fine. I don't trust him with it anyway.
Exactly, darling. We'll confront Oswald on our own terms.
There's one more thing. I found my ring on the body, but I have no idea how it got there. I had it earlier, I'm sure, because Vic gave it to me, but I'm not sure how I could have lost it.
He must have stolen it while you weren't looking. I'm so sorry, darling. That must have been so upsetting to find.
It's like someone was taunting me. Maybe he thinks I'm not good enough for this house because I haven't found someone to marry yet.
Well, we know it's him at least. This will be over soon.
I'll go and wait in the billiard room. You're sure about this?
I'm certain.
This scene also kind of goes further into the whole, Martha didn't seem too keen on calling the police, like she just thinks they can deal with whatever's going on and with Oswald by themselves. They don't need to involve other people. Just because I guess she's that kind of person of like, let's not make a fuss. How would that look on her name if people found out about it? So she's trying to hide it all. Yeah, she mentions the previous Oswald visit, but we already have that down. And then he goes to the billiard room, so he knows that where he sees Helen, so that's fine. So the only thing that's potentially new is that she says she will get Tony out of his room. But that never happens, because the way Eddie ends up getting the gun is that he hides in the wardrobe. Although it might still be that she gets him out of the room, and then Eddie's able to get in there and wait in the wardrobe. Because he's there at 12, so maybe that's a thing. Maybe Martha comes into Tony's room while Tony's there at 11 to get him to go somewhere with her. Let's check it out. Okay, she does.
Hello, Tony. Can I come in?
Sure.
Is everything all right with you and your mum?
We're fine. She was in here a moment ago.
I'm glad. It's lovely to have the two of you here. Well, I think everyone's downstairs in the living room. Would you like to join us?
No. But thank you.
Are you sure? Or can I tempt you with something from the kitchen?
I'm not hungry.
I see.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I really think you should come with me. It's not healthy to stay in your room for the whole time.
Is something wrong?
No, it's just I'm worried about you.
Martha, I'm sorry, but your house is full of strangers. You have bigger things to be worried about.
I know perfectly well what's going on.
Do you? Because, and I don't want to be rude, but I really think some of the others in this house are trying to get the better of you. And I know we've only just met, but it's not often that my mum gets a friend. So I owe you that at least.
It's nice of you to look out for me, Tony, but I don't need you to tell me who to trust.
You really think Mr. Hobbs isn't in on it? Because I can tell you for certain that he's lying about why he's here. He wouldn't come all this way unless he knew something.
He's a guest here, just like you are.
At least I have a connection. And I was talking to my mum in here, and then immediately after she left, Mr. Hobbs came in like he was looking for something. And I don't think he knows fully what's going on either, but he's certainly a part of all this.
Well, you haven't been entirely open with me either, have you?
What?
Tony, I know you have a gun.
Of course I have one. That doesn't mean...
I know, darling, but there are bad people in this house, and maybe we could do with someone like you to be on our side.
I'd rather stay out of it. I'm sorry, I don't like what's happening. I don't even know who to trust.
Are you worried about your mum?
A little bit.
I understand, darling. But if you ever need help with anything, or if you or your mum run into trouble with anyone here, then I'll be looking out for you.
Thanks, Martha.
Come here, darling. Give me a hug.
Okay, well, they couldn't steal the gun, so they're just gonna...
I really think that you...
bribe
That
him.
sounds like Mum.
Tony, no. Leave it.
Okay, well, what that gives us is him telling us that he was here with his mother, Helen. John came in right after he spoke to his mother, which is the whole John comes in and asks for a gun, and they talk about the pocket watch and Rupert, which means at all night, when Eve died, would imply that Tony and Helen are in Tony's room. But then, what? Is her remembering Eve purely the effect of her seeing the ring, right? It's a once again like an object memory rather than she was outside and she didn't forget. I mean, it must be if this scene works. There was another thing I was thinking about, which was Victoria at some point, she says in the living room that she was just speaking to someone, and then I was like trying to track that down. I was just talking to someone here about it, and then later when she's in the room with Damien, she says, I wasn't talking to anyone. Yes, but then when Damien questions her about who are you talking to you before I found you in the living room, and then she says I wasn't, I was taking it as she was being evasive about it, but now having gone through a bunch of those conversations, I'm like, maybe she was talking to Helen, right? Because that would have meant she's forgotten her now, and now she thinks like she didn't have a conversation, as did many others previously go like, oh, I was just in a room alone, I wasn't talking to anyone. So we will go back to this in a minute. So I think it might be Victoria and Helen in the living room in that slot, but first let's see what Helen and Tony were talking about in his room. And he's taking the gun or looking at the gun. Yeah. He's getting ready.
Tony, darling, have you seen your sister?
Mum, I'm a bit busy at the moment.
This is important, Tony. I think something's happened between her and Eddie. You wouldn't go and talk to her, would you?
I'm about to go and talk to her anyway. What do you mean?
You know how much this engagement means to the both of them. And I'm all too aware of how easy it is for young lovers to throw what they've got away before they've even started. It would be good to make sure she hasn't changed her mind about the whole thing, that's all.
Why can't you go and talk to her yourself?
We both know she wouldn't appreciate it. And you know her a lot better than I do, Tony.
I'm surprised you're looking out for her. I hardly ever see the two of you talk, unless it's an argument.
Tony, I've always done what's right for the both of you. Never forget the trouble I had to go through to give each of you a decent upbringing.
And then Eve dies.
I appreciate it, Mum. I'm just a little busy at the moment, so unless you have something important to tell me...
You're not involved in this funny business with the strangers, are you, Tony? You know that pocket watch of mine has gone missing?
Maybe that's for the best. Why did you bring it here?
Perhaps I should have left it at home. I don't feel safe in this house. It's not as if I know Martha that well. And now we're spending the night here with strangers. I can scarcely imagine what else is happening that we don't know about.
Oh, well, as long as it doesn't involve us, we'll stay out of it, all right? And if anyone comes up to you and starts acting funny, just shout, huh? And I'll come and help.
I hope that won't be necessary.
I know, but please be careful, Mum. I'll be in here if you need me.
There's no need to worry, darling. I know how to take care of myself.
Okay, so my previous thing of like, oh, she must have been outside the house.
How is that possible?
That was completely a misunderstanding on my... I guess in that scene, she remembers because of seeing the ring or something like that, right? It's not because of she was outside. Because actually when she comes into the billiard room, she's not upset with him about Eve. She's just upset about the fact that, as far as she's aware, she's been in this house for hours and she's been alone because she doesn't remember talking to the variety of people that have already died, right? So all she knows is that Eddie invited her here for no reason now, right? They've lost that connection and then just leaves her alone there. So yeah, it's only when they start talking about the ring and he, I guess, takes it out and shows it to her. That's when she remembers her daughter, right? So she wasn't remembering her straight away. Okay, I guess that at least straightens it out. But yes, that means we now have everyone accounted for in time slot 9. Everyone who was alive, of course. Okay, this doesn't particularly lead us anywhere new, this scene. And then Tony's just confused about the watch having gone missing because he doesn't remember giving it to Eve to hide. But yes, going back to what I was saying previously, I think Helen then goes to the living room and sees Victoria, and they have a conversation that then Victoria doesn't remember. Finally getting this scene. So what did they talk about?
Are you quite all right, darling? You look unwell.
You're Helen, aren't you? Martha said she'd be, Excuse me.
Sit down, darling. There's no point ignoring it.
Thank you. I'm fine, really. I'm sorry to hear about your pocket watch.
It will turn up. How are you feeling?
It's nothing. I must have eaten something.
It's fine, darling. I've been through it before too, you know.
This is my first time.
Yeah, because she's pregnant.
I remember getting very nervous the first time, and yet the second time was so much worse.
Oh? I think I've only met one of yours.
Of course, you'll have seen Tony around. No, my first time, it didn't lead to anything. Well, it was a blessing that it worked out with Tony, at least. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you.
No, it's all right. It's good to talk to someone about it.
Yeah, possibly not something you want to be saying to someone who's just pregnant, like, oh yeah, it was bad, and also bad things can happen. Have fun.
Darling, does he know?
I'm going to tell him soon. Once we're back home, I'll tell him.
Hold on to him, won't you? I found out I was expecting again just after the war broke out. I had to tell my husband about it during the brief time he had off from the front. It didn't feel real, like we were pretending. I always believed that things would continue after the war. We acted like they would. But he didn't come back. Tony's never known his father.
I'm so sorry. I don't know how you did it. If I didn't have Damien...
No, it's not worth thinking about. I shouldn't have put that in your head.
No, thank you, really. It was nice talking to you. Thanks for the advice.
And
I'm
there
sorry,
she plays the
darling.
piano.
I don't think I caught your name.
Victoria. Victoria Maseko.
Well, darling, I hope everything goes well for you. I'll see you in a little while.
Because I guess here she thinks like, oh, I'm gonna summon Damien to tell him about it finally, but then John interrupts them, so it never happens. It's interesting that she calls herself Victoria Maseko, because I assume they weren't married yet, because I thought there was some conversation about them being engaged. But I guess it's only Eddie and Eve that were engaged, and they may have already been married. I mean, I don't think it hugely changes the story, but obviously it's good to have all of the details just straightened out. Okay, so actually not much left in terms of like notes from things in the past where I think I need to go back to something. Couple conversations I know that they're supposed to have happened, but I don't quite have the details. So back to the day timeline, right? 2021. We're getting close to the two sides of the timeline meeting finally, but we're gonna figure out what exactly happens here. So from the conversation at 19, where Martha comes to talk to Oswald about the pictures and the fact that her husband's there, she goes to burn them, and I'm pretty sure there's a fireplace in the living room. And by the way, this is where we're at, right? Like if we look at the room in the background of where we're sitting, I'm pretty sure this is the living room. But yes, that means at 20, Martha should be in the living room. It's just a question of whether she would be alone or does someone else join her. Let's try her alone first. Yeah, okay. Not that. Someone else will come. So other scenes we have at 19 is John and Annie talking in the attic, and then they hear the phone. So Annie goes off to find Martha, check if she's okay, and John is sent to go to the dining room to answer the phone. We could try John in the dining room at 20. Okay, so just him again. Would he be alone? Is someone else there? Okay, just him in this case. Who's calling then?
Hello?
Hello, this is Catherine. Is Martha there?
I think
There's
she's
some K.
busy. I can take a message.
I'm sorry, who am I speaking to?
John Hobbs, I'm so sorry, but something's happened.
Are you all right?
There's a body in here with me. Just slumped over at the head of the table, surrounded by drinks. I think there's a bullet hole in the ceiling.
Good grief. Is my daughter there with you?
Sorry, who's your daughter?
Annie Beaumont. I think she's staying there. Is she all right?
She's fine, yes. I was just with her.
Oh, thank goodness. How many of you are there?
It's just the 5 of us. I'm not sure why we're all here. And these bodies keep appearing. I don't know why.
Don't you worry. I live nearby, so I'll send some of my neighbours to come and make sure everything's all right. I can't make it there myself, unfortunately. I just need you to keep everyone safe for a while. Is that something you can do?
Oh, excellent. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll go and find the others.
I can't imagine what poor Martha is thinking. But I'm sure it will all be fine. Just keep my daughter safe, and I'll call you again in a little while. What was your name?
John.
Keep her safe, John.
Well, I don't think he will do very well at that, right? Because he may be the one that kills her. But yes, this is Annie and Victoria's mother, who of course doesn't remember Victoria anymore, right? But this is also probably who's calling back when John dies, because that would make sense based on this conversation. She says she's sending some of her neighbors to check, because she says she's unable to come out. Who knows, maybe she's the person in the wheelchair in the pictures. Especially with the photo nearby shows 2 young girls, like that could be Annie and Victoria. But yes, that would explain the newspaper, maybe. Because the bodies were discovered by a small group of concerned locals that had decided to venture to the house on the Sunday morning. What brought them there that day, it remains unclear, right? Because if she said she was saying the neighbors, they're on the way, but then the rest of the people die, and therefore there is no longer that link of why were they going there. Although, how does that mesh together with the whole, if you're not in the house, you don't forget? Have I been wrong about this entire time? I mean, one thing I didn't really do after I've worked out this pattern is like, when we look at John and Fortune in the first scene, when do they mention Rupert and when does the thunder strike? Because there's a thunder. Okay, so it's, yeah, you work for Rupert, do you? For as long as I can remember. Well, I hope he knows what a foul situation he put me in. Thunder. Okay, so I've been wrong all along. I've been wrong all along. It wasn't that Harry remembered Rupert because he was outside. It's literally just the order of the conversation. They talk about Rupert before, and then they forget. And then Harry dies when he remembers Rupert again. I can see how I made that previous assumption because of the whole, he still seemed to remember when he was inside the house after they were outside when he died. But now the neighbors that were sent not remembering what they've gone there seems to say that actually everyone forgets. Okay, well, I was trying to track down Martha in the living room, but if Annie said she was going to check on her, so maybe it is the both of them in the living room. So no John, living room, and the time should be 20. Okay, it is that. Somehow they just always know where the other people are when they're going to check on them. So she's burning the pictures now.
Martha? Are you all right?
Close the door behind you, dear. We don't want to let anything in.
I just wanted to make sure you're all right.
I'm fine, darling. I'm taking care of things.
Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you.
Oh, Annie. Come here, darling. You're so much older than I remember.
Are you sure you're all right?
Darling, what a couple of days it's been. I've been running around so much, I feel like I've hardly had a chance to talk to you. How's your mum?
She's fine. Well, we don't talk much.
It's such a shame we don't meet as often as we used to. Maybe after today, once all this is behind us, I'll have the 2 of you over for dinner. It gets so lonely in here all by myself.
Of course. Thanks, Martha. I'm glad you're all right.
What are we doing? We can't let these ghosts tell us what to do. I'm going to put the piano on, and we're going to enjoy ourselves.
That will cause her to remember.
Darling, what are you looking at? Come and and dance with me.
It's happened again. Do you know who Eddie is?
He'll be here in a minute, I'm sure. Oh, he loves this song. I'm sure he'd sing the lyrics for you if you asked him to. Do you know what? I think the two of you would get along.
I could have sworn I'd memorized this. I can't think
Annie,
properly.
put that down. Stop whatever you're writing. We're going to enjoy ourselves. And by tomorrow, all of this will seem like just a bad dream.
I don't really know how to dance, Martha.
Of course you do. Come on, darling, give me a smile at least.
And that's
Another one.
Marfa. The piano then reminded her of Eddie, because I think she's before talked about the lyrics on the song. Yes, because before when she talks to Oswald, she says that Eddie requested the music, and that's what reminds her. Okay, well, that's another one down, 4 more to go. It's like counting down excitedly. People are dying, and I'm like, mysteries? Mysteries to uncover? Okay, so we can change this to from Thunderstrike to We've Seen the Death. And then presumably John will go to the living room, right? Because he's just finished with the phone call. He will try to find Annie, because he said he will keep her safe. So is the next scene Annie and John in the living room with Martha's body? No. Okay, well, Annie could have run out, right? She could have been like, I'm not staying here. Where is Tony? Because obviously he will die in 21. We know that, because there's another Thunderstrike and he's next on the list. So previously he was in the kitchen with Oswald. Okay, he's also off to go look for Martha, right? Because Oswald was telling him, like, she's now haunted by the ghost. So it might be that the 3 of them find themselves in the living room at that time. Okay, I was just missing him from the scene. So they're about to be there with 2 bodies.
There's another one.
Oh, bloody hell. I swear it's speeding up.
I only just noticed it.
Oh, for God's sake, Anne, can you turn that thing
I
off?
don't know how.
I found another one in the dining room.
What do they look like?
Just turn the damn thing off!
I can't. I don't know how.
What? Just kick it! Do something!
John knows how, right? Because he works in a piano shop.
So, how many dead bodies are we up to now?
I feel like it can't go on forever. There can only be so many people that used to live here.
There were 4 yesterday.
4? What? I only saw the one in the billiard room.
I saw 2 others. I don't remember a 4th.
Fine then. 3 yesterday.
And the one we found this morning.
There were 2 there. I checked again.
I found one in the dining room too. And there's that one, of course.
So, 7 total? Tony, don't go near it, just in case it spreads.
No chance. We've been around them for hours now, and it's been fine. What do you expect them to do? Suddenly wake up?
I have an idea. Can we go over what's happened so far?
What do you mean?
Just tell me what's happened since you arrived.
Well, my car got stuck in the mud and I had to walk the rest of the way to the house.
We saw you at the front door. You were there for a while, weren't you?
Wait, were you 2 in the attic?
Both of us were. So who let you in?
I suppose the door must have been unlocked. I didn't meet Oswald until much later.
Oh my god. I'm just like having a flashback to when we arrive in the house. There's a bag with the newspaper up front, and then there's some cable coming out of it and something. And then we try to open the door and it doesn't open. And then after just a little bit, it opens by itself. And it's like, what if someone was here and let us in, but we can't remember? We ourselves, the player, are affected. Like, as we've been sitting there with the machine, there have been lightning strikes, right? Anytime our generator turned off, there was a lightning strike. At some point, a coffee cup appeared on our machine, and plus all of the other pieces of paper that people have been leaving us. Like, what if we've been here with a team and we just don't remember any of them because the house have struck them down too? Ooh, spooky. Again, might be right, might be wrong, but literally just them talking about him just getting let in by the house by no one have brought to my mind the very opening of the game.
Great. What happened next?
I came downstairs and met Hobbs.
I'd rather you called me John.
I didn't trust him. I'm not sure why. He's in the same position as the rest of us.
Then you came back upstairs, though?
Not straight away, I didn't. There was the whole business with the pocket watch.
What was that about?
It doesn't matter. We all met up for dinner, right? Don't you think that's strange?
Why?
Because who made the dinner?
There were probably servants somewhere downstairs, aren't there?
I think there was one, but he died, sadly. I found his body afterwards.
Right. So he wasn't a ghost?
Ghosts can cook. I'd believe it.
You can't be serious. Tony, please try and think this through properly without jumping to conclusions.
I know as much as you do, so don't start talking down to me, Anne. Clearly, this is something supernatural. You can forget whatever rules you thought you
I'm
knew.
sorry, but I don't believe it's ghosts. All we've got to go on are some dead bodies. It's probably just someone trying to trick us.
Well, that's not the way you were talking about it a moment ago. I've seen them appear in front of my eyes. And there's not been a trace of any other living person here.
I feel like there's something we're forgetting.
What's gotten into you two? We figured this out ages ago, didn't we?
What about the piano? Who was playing it?
Are you blind? Do you really not know how it works?
Someone still has to turn it on. And I didn't.
So there must be someone else here.
It's ghosts, Hobbs! Anne, can we just ignore him?
It might not be ghosts. I don't think it is.
So, 7 complete strangers walked into the house, cooked us dinner, turned the piano on, and then died. You really expect me to believe that?
I mean, pretty much what
I feel
happened.
like we're not keeping track of things. I have a list of all our names, but I keep finding ones I don't recognise.
There are more names? How many?
7. There's always been 7. The 3 of us, Oswald, and then 3 others.
Well, does it have my name on there?
Yes?
Then it's wrong, anyway. My real name's not Tony. People just call me that after my father.
You're joking. What's your real name?
Well, I don't want to say, do I? Or maybe I'll end up on your death list with the other ghosts.
They can't be ghosts. I wrote stuff about them. Like Martha. I'm guessing that must be her. It says she's the owner of the house and she had strong perfume. I feel like I must have known something.
How did you know what to write?
I didn't. I wrote it, but I can't remember writing it.
Are you trying to imply you were possessed? Isn't it far more likely that you simply got a bit flustered and forgot? Or perhaps someone else wrote it on there?
I'm just trying to think. I feel like I must have known someone called Martha at one point.
Shut up! Both of you! Shut up!
Tony? Don't point that at us!
Shut up!
Where did you find it? I thought you said you lost it.
I found it. On one of the bodies.
Move away from the body, Tony. And put the gun down.
You two are going mad. You really don't remember?
I don't know what you mean. You're scaring me, Tony.
Who is this? Who am I standing over?
Martha?
Yes! Exactly! There should be 5 of us, right?
Who's the 5th?
Martha! Martha Galley! You even wrote it. She came and spoke to me yesterday after John disappeared to look at the piano.
You mean?
I mean a real living person. Why do you look so confused?
Please just put the gun down.
Don't do this to me! This isn't funny!
Tony!
And he dies.
Oh my god.
Too much remembering.
That wasn't there when we came in, was it?
It's the house. It's playing with our minds. I need to get out of here.
Wait, Annie! Damn it! Must be something in this room I'm missing.
Okay. Yeah, so we're down to the 3. Oswald, Annie, John. Oswald's next on the list. Okay, we can change this to death confirmed. But yes, I am definitely concerned about our character, Rhea, and how did she get into this house and where all those notes are coming from. But there's nothing we can do about this, right? We just have to sit here and let it go on. Annie runs off. To where? She says she needs to get out, so she would probably try and go outside. But we don't know. Like, we know that John stays and tries to investigate, so maybe we should just stay here, right? Go to the next timeline just with John. See if he finds anything, discovers anything, makes any new conclusions for us.
I recognise this gun from earlier. I should have taken it then. No sign of injury. How did you get in here? One of us should have seen you come in. John, you're missing something. Someone must have moved the body in here without me noticing. I must just be forgetting things. Then there must be someone behind this. And I'm certain it's not Oswald. But where are they hiding? We would have found them if they were in the house.
That's Oswald.
The chapel. Dear God, Annie!
Okay, so I guess Annie may have run to the chapel, had a conversation with Oswald, and now Oswald's gone. Right, so let's try that. Let's say that Annie went to meet Oswald in the chapel. Maybe he will tell her his realization before he drops dead.
Oswald?
Hello, my dear.
How did you get out of the pantry?
The door was unlocked. The house, it seems, has changed its mind.
Have you worked out what's causing all of this?
I've always known, I think. I've always known there was someone missing from my life.
I think people are dying, and I can't remember. I feel like I'm losing my mind. What should we do, Oswald?
When Ellie died, we didn't have a funeral. We
Ellie?
didn't acknowledge her death to anyone else. We weren't allowed to grieve. And now, my grief has been stolen from me once again.
Is Amelia the same as Ellie? I mean, it seems not. It seems Ellie is like Emily, maybe, and Amelia is a different name, so curious.
Oswald, please! I don't know how to stop it! I can't! None of these names mean anything to me!
What names?
Oh, Tony. Who the hell is Tony? He has a gun, and he's paranoid. Was that the one in the living room?
The gun? Good heavens, that thing was terrifying. You haven't brought it here, have you?
Where did you see it? Well, who was holding it? Tony? Oh, I can't think.
Oh, that funny boy. Yes, I caught him with it in his bedroom. I wouldn't trust him. It's better if he doesn't know we're here.
You knew him?
Oh, my poor girl. You don't remember?
I don't know. Who was he?
Think, child. Why did you come here? Is there someone in your life you can't remember? A friend? A sibling? A parent? We have all been brought here for a reason.
I'm not sure.
This is important. Were there empty beds in your house? An extra pair of shoes in the hallway?
I can't remember, Oswald. I can't... What's going to happen to me?
My dear, I do not know. But I fear it is our fate to join the others. If we cannot remember what it was that brought us here, then it may already be too late.
That's Oswald.
They're out here too. Oswald used to live here. Family drawing. Oh, the drawing. He showed it to me. It can't be!
It just feels to me like Oswald was doing a lot more remembering earlier on, right? And only now he gets struck down. Oh, yes. Who then is Ellie? I assume it's the person on the picture. But is it the same or different than Amelia? Curiouser and curiouser. I mean, that's literally this game with every single scene. It's like, what is going on here? Every time I think I understand, it feels like there's more things twisting around. Because Rupert definitely says Amelia. So those are two different names, unless they're using some very unconventional short for Amelia and doing Ellie. Like, I've looked it up because I'm never good with the whole, this is a short for that name. And the internet says they're not related, but we'll see, I guess. Okay, so where can we go from here? I guess John hears the thunder strike. We know there's a confirmed death here. We're almost at the end of the timeline. Not almost at the end of the game, because, again, I've not filled everything and I do want to do that. And I assume there might be more. Like, there will be some follow-up as to who are we and what are we doing here, I hope.
Annie? Are you alright? I can't believe they're in here too.
Stay back. Don't come any closer.
What? What's going on?
I had it all wrong. We weren't supposed to remember. I should have realized it sooner. If I had just got rid of the list, I could have saved Oswald.
Who are you talking about? Is someone else here?
No, you have to leave right now.
If someone is doing this, I can stop them.
John, listen to me. You need to get out of here. I think the same's going to happen to me.
Don't be ridiculous, Annie. I'm not leaving you. Your mum made me promise.
She knows we're here.
I told her I'd keep you safe, and that's what I'm going to do. Help will be here shortly.
It's too late. It's too late. If she remembers too, then...
Come back to the house with me. Please, Annie.
Wait. Maybe I can stop it. There's still time.
Exactly. We can figure this out together.
Give
I
me
assume
the
John
gun.
doesn't shoot her. She does it herself.
I'm not going to
Just
do that.
give it to me. We don't have much time.
Why do you want it? I'm not going to. Annie!
Give it to me, John.
Just tell me why you want it.
I can stop this. I can stop it from spreading.
Annie, please, let's just...
No.
Oh.
I'm sorry, John.
What are you doing?
It's the only way. I don't want to be forgotten.
Annie, put the gun down. I can help you.
You can't help me. You couldn't help any of us. I need my mum to remember who I am. Just tell her. Tell her I'm sorry.
Annie, wait!
There's a gunshot and a thunder strike simultaneously.
She wasn't there a second ago. They must be following me.
Like, is the thunder strike required for them to forget? But even though she doesn't die of it, right? She doesn't die of it because she dies of the gunshot. There's still a thunder strike because he needs to forget. The way Annie speaks, right? She's like, I need to stop it from spreading. She wants to stop it by removing herself from the equation, but then she's like, I need my mom to remember me, but it's like, isn't the whole problem remembering people, right? So you don't want her to remember you because it can get her too. But yes, it's definitely gunshot and a thunderclap simultaneously. Yeah, the deaths are coming, but that means there's still a gap. There's still a gap between that happening and then John making it to the attic. He's the only one left. He's the only one left alive, as far as we know. So where does he go? Does he still go to the dining room because the phone is ringing? Or do we see him somewhere on the way? Because I know he only enters the attic at 25, right? Yeah, door creaks open and he enters. So it's not like he's there for 2 scenes. Where are you, John? Where did you go? Because he runs out of the chapel. So does he go to the dining room, like attracted by the phone, but then doesn't answer? Let's give it a try. Okay, he does. Maybe he just has a confusing phone conversation and then the mother pulls back.
John, is that you?
Yes,
Is everything all right?
I think so.
Oh, good. A few of my neighbours are making their way over to you, but they won't be there for at least another half an hour, what with all this dreadful weather we've had. Will you be all right until then?
Yes,
Is something wrong?
I think there's someone else in the house.
There's someone else with you?
I haven't seen them, but I suppose someone must be hiding somewhere, and they've led me here to frame me? I don't know. Perhaps they'll kill me next. I don't know.
Are you sure? That sounds rather serious.
There must be someone else. There was fresh food on the table, and the piano was playing earlier. Do you know who lives here?
No one lives in Galley House as far as I'm aware. It's been empty since old Elizabeth Galley passed away. Well, she only had one child, a girl called Eleanor, and she died a long time ago.
Okay, new names. We have Elizabeth Galley, so she must be mother of like Rupert, Oswald, and Eleanor. Eleanor, that would be short for Ellie, right? So Amelia is someone else. Okay, so it's been empty since old Elizabeth Galley passed away. I mean, that might be her not remembering who the husband was, or it's like, okay, the husband passed first, but then the mother and daughter lived there alone. Obviously, the sons are forgotten, but yeah. What's up with Eleanor, and why does the neighbor remember?
So whoever it is, I'm sure they're just trying to wind you up, John.
I went to try and look for people in the chapel. I took a gun, and then all of a sudden...
Are you still there?
Do you know someone called Annie?
Annie?
I found a note in the chapel by one of the bodies. Did she used to live here?
She's there with you, is she? She's all right?
Did you know her?
Now, John, you said you'd keep her safe. Where is she?
I don't know.
Then go and find her, John. I asked you very specifically to make sure my daughter was safe. Is something wrong?
No. I'm sure your daughter's fine. She's probably just in the next room. And I'd forgotten about her. I think my memory is fading. But there's no need to worry.
Good grief. Are you sure she's all right?
I'll go and check for you. What did you say her name was?
Annie Beaumont. John, what's going on?
I need to go. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so the mother did remember.
What have I done?
And as far as we know, she hasn't been struck down.
Why does this keep happening?
Because the house is striking everyone we're here with down.
This isn't working.
Okay, we've got an error. And now it magically fixed itself, right? I wasn't doing that. I moved away, and now it's fixed. Okay, there's more pieces of paper. The piano, before it was under a sheet. It was covered, and now it's out. We can see it. And there's no pieces of paper. So yes, people are leaving us things, but we cannot remember them. What does this say? I think it's the list of names. Yes. Victoria, Annie, me, Eddie, Martha, On's house, strong perfume. Tony, paranoid brought gun. John, question mark. Oswald, used to live here, family drawing. $7. Okay, so that's the note that was found with Annie. And then we have page 3 of the manual, spectronetic calibration. The process of SNC ensures that for a given event series, the timeline will be calibrated starting from the first death and ending with the last. So okay, that explains the ordering, right? It does work the way I expected it to be. SNC is only able to follow the traces of people who died within the range of the timeline. People who died after the end of the calibrated timeline may still appear in scenes, but only alongside other people that SNC was able to directly follow. That means there could be people that were here that survived, but they're not tracked because of the whole... the timeline is calibrated to dead people, which might be like, there are some scenes we couldn't open because there are extra people there that we don't know about. And they're not dead, so they're not counted like that. I mean, we were able to add Rupert, of course. Gunshot death didn't stop it spreading. P4, P3, P2. Location of the machine. SNC is able to reconstruct all scenes for anyone who died during the timeline, provided they die within a mile radius of the machine site. It is possible that SNC may detect the trace of someone who died within the timeline, but who was not near enough to the machine's present location to be able to be followed through all scenes. In this case, only the moment of their death will be accessible using the machine. So we have timeline question mark, then location question mark, and then single person question mark. Now I'm like, is this only what's leading us to Rupert's death? Because it's like distant thunder plus a relative's location who remembers last. Maybe it's not, because it says they were not near enough to the machine's present location. And we know that the study is within the location, which means somewhere in the scenes, there is still a distant thunder where we haven't accounted for the death. So that will help that I've marked up all of the deaths along the timeline, because I will know that there's a thunder in something and we haven't counted it. There are 40 matches because sometimes people talk about it. So at 25 there's a distant thunder, which means someone dies while John is in the attic just panicking before he goes out the window. So yeah, maybe it doesn't lead to Rupert's death. It leads to someone else at 25. Curious. Okay, so I can mark this here. There was a thunder. I like how he says John Hobbs leaves. I mean, technically he did, but not the conventional way. Very, very curious. And of course, there's still plenty to see, right? I am still to fill in the timeline completely with everyone accounted for. So that will certainly be a bunch of work that I need to, like, again, go down, make sure I didn't miss any clues or just don't follow up on them. And then they've escaped me. And then, yeah, start thinking about what does this mean? Who are the hidden people? And how can we find them? So I'm quite excited to dive into that. And I'm quite excited to find out what our story, what Rhea's story is, right? Was she here with more people? And as the event of the night unfolded, Dave got erased. And she just doesn't know about them, right? Because this is how it works. Well. I think for that, you will need to join me next time. So thank you so much for watching this time. And if you enjoyed, consider liking or subscribing. As always, thank you to all channel members for supporting the channel. And I will see you soon, back in the mysterious Galley House.